And we're live. All right, well, if you are watching, welcome to Songwriter Block. And this week we have, as soon as I can do this and get fancy, we have Rachel Brown and we have Guy Snowdon. So this is going to be kind of a high energy evening of music, I think. That's my guess, anyway, with the two of you. I'll try to bring it down in many different ways. So, all right. So, what happens here? If you haven't tuned in before, all the songs you're going to hear are original songs written by the person performing them. That's why it's a songwriter round or a songwriter block, and we'll just take turns going around the circle and playing a song. If you feel so inclined, I'm trying to work these controls as I'm talking, and sometimes I'm not good at that. If you feel so inclined, I do have a tip jar, and it's paypal.me/songwriter block. You want to throw a couple dollars in there. The money goes to Ms. Brown and Mr. Snowdon. So they appreciate it very much. I appreciate the fact that they're both here doing this with me this evening. I want to give a shout out to Wilbert's, because Wilbert's is our sponsor. Thank you, Mike Miller.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, and hopefully he'll be back open and having music down by the ballpark soon. Who knows? But if not in the next couple of months, hopefully maybe midsummer or so, once we come out of this. But anyway, with all of that, I think I'm going to go ahead and start off here, because I realize if I start, then I don't finish, and I'd rather have somebody else take us out. So I'm just going to start, if that's okay with you guys. I've got a song here that I wrote a couple months ago. So new songs are always a little bit of a risk, but I'm going to try it anyway. This is called Honky Tonk Angel. Got to the Broken Spoke 10:30. Oh, you know something? This is what I always forget to do. I'm supposed to go like that, and then like this, and then like this. All right, now I'm going to do that again. Got to the Broken Spoke 10:30. Weekends finally rolled around again. Boot heels shuffling, two-stepping hand in hand. Dale Watson on the stand, just swinging with his band. I'm gonna give me a beer. The place is packed, one night love is in the air. Looking around for an opportunity. Oh man, it's been so long, I could use some company. Across the hall, I can't help but stare. It's a tall gal with long dark hair. She's dancing and swaying, and I finally realize it's my ex-old girlfriend. A tear comes to my eyes. Now what did I do? Oh, what did I say? Must been pretty bad for you to up and go away. Wish I could fix what I broke in your heart. My honky-tonk angel, you'll always be the one. Well, she's dancing with the guy about 6'4". They're stepping and strutting, man, they're tearing up the floor. Pains me so, brother, I can't lie, to see my honky-tonk angel at his side. Of the crowd, can't hear the music, broken hearts too loud. Lordy, Lordy, I'm telling you, son, My honky-tonk angel, she'll always be the one. All right. Thank you.
I have a new honky tonk song too, but I'm not brave enough to do it till the end. Maybe
Okay.
after I finish this glass of wine. We'll see.
All right. That's cool. So I'll tell you, she just committed to take us out. So, Guy, why don't you go next? Oh, you're getting some funny sounds there.
Oh, really? How's that?
Oh, no, you're getting a real funny...
Anything? What's it sound like?
It sounds like you're underwater. Are you getting that, Rachel? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, with that, why don't you look around a little bit there, and then Rachel, why don't you go next? Okay.
Alrighty, I'll do that. I'm gonna do an oldie moldy for you, but I feel like it's sort of appropriate. At least the hook of it is. It's called "Simpler Times," and basically it's like, "Oh, how I long for simpler times," and I feel like, well, that's something we could all agree on. So here it goes, my thoughts for the day. You're in my mind once again. I wonder what it'd be like to wake each morning with you. Wonder if I cross your mind every day or two. Oh, how I long for simpler times. Oh, how I long for simpler times. I'm off to a job I hate to love. I give all I've got, still not enough. It takes more than I have, with not much in return. I put in my time, my candle burns and burns. Oh, how I long for simpler times. Oh, how I long for simpler times. I dream of the fog over the lake, with the mist over the mountains, and reflected in your eyes. I dream of laughter, for goodness sake, with the comfort of friends and family nearby. I dream of the fog over the lake, where the mist over the mountains is reflected in your eyes. I dream of laughter, for goodness sake, with the comfort of friends and family nearby. Oh, how I long for simpler times. Oh, how I long for simpler times. Oh, how I long for simpler times. Oh, how I long for
Very nice. Very nice.
Aw, thank you.
Beautiful.
That was
These are
great.
very simple times.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Much better.
Okay.
All right.
Not
So
a
try
clue
your
what
guitar
happened.
a little bit.
But that was a great song.
That was
Oh, thanks,
beautiful.
Guy.
That was beautiful. All right, you're back in business, guys. So with that, why don't you just take it and
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. You and I, we gotta know how far you're willing to go. Don't be afraid, 'cause times will change. State your name. Be the same. You stand by when the hammer falls. Time slows down. So answer the call. Yeah. People like you, yeah, you're coming too. Took you in before I knew. Don't play with fire, 'cause you'll only get burned. 'Cause I'm climbing higher while you're down in the dirt. You stand by when the hammer falls. Time slows down. So answer the call. Yeah. Time slows down. So answer the call. Yeah. Yeah.
and there we are. Yeah. There you go.
Need like a full band and like,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
That's pretty much
Okay.
how it sounds.
like rock and roll.
Oh man, I don't know if I should do something upbeat, slow. I'm gonna do something a little slower. That I can see this is gonna. Well, okay, whatever. So there's a place. I spent about a year down, maybe a little longer, a year down in Fort Lauderdale on a job, and my favorite place down there was a place called the Floridian. I don't know if you guys spent any time down there, but the Floridian is purportedly one of the oldest, if not the oldest, restaurant in Florida, or maybe South Florida. And it is an old restaurant. I think they cleaned it back in 1957.
They cleaned it. I like that.
And I know that, you know, the wait staff changes their aprons at least once a month, even if they don't need to. But it's, and they're open 24 hours a day. They serve lunch, dinner, and breakfast. When you go there, you'll see people eating breakfast and having a Budweiser at 7 in the morning. I just love the place. Now, I'm talking about this place because the song's not about the Floridian. I just really love the place. But it kind of takes place at the Floridian. It's called Third Table from the Window. So I'm going to remember this time to actually do the things I'm supposed to do as the host, including my banner, which I haven't been doing. Okay, third table from the window near the bar. Two old men met there near every day. The clock on the wall, 6:15. Sun rising out on the waves. Each morning over coffee or an occasional beer, they talked about things new and old. They argued who's right, they argued who's wrong. They argued as their coffee grew cold. They never owned up to what the other one said might just ring true. They stuck to their guns, never willing to budge, held tight to their own point of view. One morning running late, showed up like before. Third table from the window was clear. Asked the waitress if his friend had been there. She took his hand and said, "Honey, didn't you hear?" He walked down to the ocean, stared out at the waves. Tears fell on his tattered old shirt. Now they disagreed about damn near everything. So why did his heart hurt? Never owned up to what the other one said might just ring true. They stuck to their guns, never willing to budge, held tight to their own point of view. Third table from the window near the bar. Two old men met there near every day. Now he stands alone watching the sun sink out on the waves. There.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kind of took us there. We're kind of like not thinking about the weather that we have here
There
in
you
Cleveland
go.
right now, and it's like, oh yeah,
You can all walk down to the beach.
right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm with
Right
you, guy.
there.
Right?
Yeah.
Sarasota, we were going to take a trip to Fort Lauderdale. So, and my uncle has a house in Fort Lauderdale, so I kind of wish I'd gone now.
Turn your mic volume up a little bit there, guy. It's a little bit.
I realised halfway through that song that actually my computer reset when I unplugged my microphone and changed the microphone to the camera. So you just heard acoustic there. So
Okay.
the sound is going to be totally different. But sorry, Rachel, I'm interrupting your time. I apologise.
Oh heck no, I don't care.
Go right
I'd rather
ahead.
listen. I'd rather listen. This is another one. This is another oldie moldy one, I guess. In my world, I feel like I haven't been playing much at all, like for the last year, and so I feel very, very rusty. So I'm knocking the dust, even though they're older songs. I feel like I need, they're like new again because I haven't played them in so long. But this is a tune based on a true story of a house I was living in Cleveland Heights, and this fella came and he knocked on my door, and I answered the door, and he was just like, you know, I lived in your house for like 40 years, and we were in town, and we thought we'd stop by and check out the old home place. And literally like 2 hours later, I got to know the guy and the family, and it was just really beautiful to hear, you know, about it and hear about his family. And he was a beautiful, beautiful man. So this is a song inspired by that visit. It's one called "This Old Place." Tommy went to 9, but he never did come back to this old place. This old place. See that garage over there? Pop and I built that back in '63. Man, the fenders on his caddy, or there was something to see. Ruby and I'd hang out on this porch, watching the evening sun. Seems like yesterday when our life here begun. On our wedding day, I carried Ruby through the door. I tripped on the step and we both laughed to the floor. To this old place, this old place. Wonder what happened to that swing that used to sway out in the back, or that hole in the plaster. I bet someone took care of that. I have a picture from '72. I try to drop it in the mail. Ruby planted all those flowers before her health began to fail. Wood and stone don't make a home, it's just a place to rest your hat. And I'd give anything if I could just go back to this old place. The things where time words truly aren't enough. I wish you all the love through the good and the tough. Through the good and the tough. In this old place. This old place. This old place. This mighty fine place.
All right. Yeah, I love that song. I've heard you
Oh,
play
thank
that
you.
a number of times. I just love that
It's
song.
an oldie
great.
moldy.
Yeah. Oops, you're getting some static there. Let me see who it is here. Yep. You got a buzz going there, guy. not because you were drinking.
Well,
There you go.
here's the guy's buzz. How about
Yeah, exactly. You get a buzz going too, there, Rachel.
that? I'm working
No,
on
you-
it. It's Friday. Friday.
That's right. It's Friday. Get fried. There you
I
go.
mean, I'm sure
there
there's
you
a
go.
few people out there watching this that are having a glass of wine.
I hope so. I hope so.
Right?
Yeah. So try your mic one more time. Let's make sure it's.
2, 1, 2. How's
All
that?
right.
How's that going? Okay.
That sounds. That's going just fine. All right.
So, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. This one's a song that is in my band Guy Snowdon and the Citizens, and this one's called Desert. It's part of a trilogy that I wrote. It's a 3-part thing that's going to come out on an album that we're going to release a little bit later on this year. There's the 3 parts are Into the Desert, Desert, and then Out of the Desert, and yeah, so we're going to release that. And this is
You're getting a buzz again, really strong.
is it gone?
It's gone.
Oh dear. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Do you know what? Give me a second. One of you guys do a song. I'm going to go acoustic. Give me some time to just figure this out because I've got no idea what's going on with my sound. This wasn't like this about 15 minutes ago, so I don't know.
Okay, I will do something.
I'd
Okay.
rather do it right.
All right. All right. So Rachel mentioned, you play all these songs, they're older songs, and you haven't played them for a while, and you just pray to God they're going to go okay. I did one a couple weeks ago when Brent was on, and the young lady from Italy we had, Antonia, was played with us. That was fun having her on. And I played the song 500 times and never had a problem. Got through the halfway through the chorus, totally forgot it. I just totally went blank. That's not this song, though. This song is a different one that I'll probably go blank on. It's called Detour Head. Came home last night. Been gone too long. Walked through the door, saw something was wrong. The look that you gave me told me you and I were through. Detour ahead, road is close to you. Now what did I do? What did I do to you? I loved you so dearly, never made you blue. The look that you gave me tore my poor heart in two. Detour ahead, this road is close to you. Tell me you're out with Mary Lou. Well, that might be true, but can I really trust you? Now maybe it's you. Ain't nothing I can do to get back that love I shared with you. Now you might love another if I find out that it's true. Detour ahead, this road is close to you. Detour ahead, this road is close to you too.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've changed. How are the levels?
Okay, your volume your vocals have to come way up.
Okay. How's that for everything?
It could be a little louder. Let me see if I can do it on my end. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. That's good.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Here's desert. Searching for the reason is hazy through this no man's land. Over and over the vision is clearing the sand. The pathway is hazy through this no man's land. Over and over the vision is clearing the sand. The pathway is hazy through this no man's land. Over and over the vision is clearing the sand. The pathway is hazy through this no man's land. Over and over the vision is clearing the sand. The pathway is hazy through this no man's land. There you go.
All right.
How was that?
That was good. It was good. Sounded great. Sounded good. All right. I want to remind people there's a tip jar there. The proceeds go to these two wonderful artists, Rachel and Guy. I also, again, want to thank Mike Miller down from Wilbert's Bar and Food. What is it? I can't read that logo. Food and Music. Music. There you go.
we're
Oh my
doing.
gosh, that's terrible. I've been a friend of Mike's for 20 years, maybe longer than that. It's Wilbert's. It's Wilbert's. What can I say? All right, Rachel. It's your turn.
I know. I was thinking maybe I'll be brave and do a new one. Sort of a new one. Actually, we recorded it about a year ago. I took the whole band plus Al Moss on pedal steel. I went down to the Ernest Tube recording studio in Bristol, Virginia, and we recorded it in old-timey way. And so it's, you got to imagine you have all the instruments going on and stuff. But I thought it might be fun to. We recorded it last year on Valentine's weekend, and then we basically stopped playing immediately after because of COVID, and so we never really did anything with it or really played it again or anything like that. So I thought, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. And this is a honky tonk song. So Rick, you made me think of it when you you started us out with a honky tonk tune. So I thought, well, I'm going to be brave. This one called Honky Tonk Moon. They yell out his name as he walks in the bar, laugh at his jokes, light his cigar, and Rose pours the shots as she gives him a wink. Cheers in the air, they all take a drink. Well, the jukebox winds on an old Hank Williams song. He plays it again just to sing along. Whiskey so smooth and rose petal skin, swaying cheek to cheek in her arms again. It's gonna be a long, lonely night, one of the same. Neon beacon light, a moth to the flame. He strums my heartstrings like a familiar country Another long, lonely night under a honky-tonk moon. When the sun starts coming up, he'll head back my way with a brand new old story like the other day. His cheating heart will weep and swear it's gonna end. The night winds will sing, darling, you win again. It's gonna be a long, lonely night, one of the same. A neon beacon light, a moth to the flame. He strums my heartstrings like a familiar country tune. Another long, lonely night under a honky-tonk moon. Another long, lonely night under a honky-tonk moon.
Woo! All right.
Little two-step music there for you.
That's great. I love it. You know how to
Thank
play
you.
that stuff, man. That's just in your hands. That's in your bones.
Yeah.
It just
Whether I
kinda-
like it or not, that's what I grew up doing.
Yeah, it just comes out. It just comes out. It sounds wonderful. Really wonderful.
Well, thank you.
So, okay, I'm going to do a slow one now. Get people's hearts rate back down a little bit here, okay? So let's see, do that and that. All these buttons you got to push. This is called How Many Sorries. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? Those years overseas can't seem to leave them behind. I swear that I love you, I swear it time after time. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? I was so proud when duty called. Time over there, Lord, all the things that I saw. Brothers I lost, each one came home with me. Now you bear the burden each time one of them screams. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? Those years overseas can't seem to leave them behind. I swear that I love you, I swear it time after time. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? You welcome me home, your smile outshine the light. We've been trying for years to rebuild our life. Feeling our love wearing thin, God, I miss the glow. Still struggling to find the guy that you used to know. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? Those years overseas can't help but leave them behind. Swear that I love you, I swear it time after time. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? Those years overseas, God, I wish I could leave them behind. Swear that I love you, I swear it time after time. How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? How many sorries does it take to turn into a lie? A cheery, just a cheery little song.
Those are the best, though.
You guys
Those are
are
my
awesome.
favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart?
Yeah. So I won't play any more of these.
I'm all skeptical on my sound now, so I
No,
apologize.
you sounding okay. You sounding good. You sounding good.
I'll get there.
Yeah, no, that's all right. You're good.
So the song that I'm about to do, a few years ago, I say a few years ago, seems like only yesterday, I gifted by this little child that is mine, and I wrote this. I don't really write songs about things. To me, when I craft a song and I write songs, it's whatever comes to mind, and whatever the song creates is how I write lyrics. So I don't know, this I just got this melody in my head, and I thought this has to be for my little girl. So this one's called The Breeze, and this one's for my little daughter. Your blue eyes keep me alive when I only step out of the door. Your red hair, don't be scared when I leave you. Just know I'll be back. Don't be surprised that you're on your own. There's no reason to cry, 'cause I'll be right by your side. I'll be there for you if you want me to, 'cause there's a breeze blowing your name, and it's heading my way. Sun, it shines as bright as your smile. Just remember that I'll be looking back. When I go, you were there in my heart. Forever there's a place. Don't be surprised that you're on your own. There is no reason to cry, 'cause I'll be right by your side, take care of you if you want me to, 'cause there's a breeze blowing your name, and it's heading my way. Oh, oh. Don't be surprised that you're on your own. There is no reason to cry, 'cause I'll be right by your side, take care of you if you want me to, 'cause there's a breeze blowing your name, and it's heading my way. Don't be surprised that you're on your own. There is no reason to cry, 'cause I'll be right by your side, take care of you if you want me to, 'cause there's a breeze blowing your name, and it's heading my way. There you go.
Nice. There, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. It's funny how when you have a baby, there's always a song in that. And Jason Meyer played the last time, and he had, you know, his daughter was born, and he had a song, and you've got a cat.
That's Charlie Brown.
Hey, Charlie. I got
Well,
a cat too,
cartoon's
but
changed.
my cat's not here.
He heard your song, Guy, and he was like, "Oh, I like that." He was like standing up, putting his little paws on the piano. So
That's
Well, we
great.
have 3 cats here, but we've hidden them because they'll always come and knock the camera off. So
yeah, he's notoriously a big pain in the you know what, but that's all right.
Well, he's a
Thank you
cat.
very-
It's its job.
Right?
thank you, Charlie Brown. It's nice to be appreciated.
All right, Rachel.
Oh, I was just watching the chat. Charlie! Hi, Barb. Thanks for tuning in. You know, I have to say, this next one, just seeing my friend Barb join in, and so many others, Anita, and just the music community is just amazing in Cleveland. And it's just such a support network we have. It's just really wonderful. So if you're tuning in, thank you. It's always appreciated, and we love you. And this song is called "My Best Friend Is My Song," but you know, when I wrote this, I was in a really down and out place, and at the time, that's what I felt like. That was the only thing in the world I had was music, and man, anymore, I feel like I'm just completely blessed with a wonderful husband and a wonderful friends, and so thank you. So this song doesn't apply as much anymore, but I think, you know, there's always, as musicians, we're always, you know, the songs, they're just part of us. But enough gab, sorry. This one's called "My Best Friend Is My Song." My best friend is my song. Oh, and it's been there all along. Sometimes there's so much joy to bring. Sometimes the words are too sad to sing. It's been there when I cried alone, when lovers have come and gone. Oh, my best friend is my song, and it never steers me wrong. Oh, my best friend is my song, and it's been there all along. Sometimes, yeah, it sets me free. Sometimes it helps my sanity. I'm thankful for the words I found, when clarity finally comes around. Oh, my best friend is my song, and it never steers me wrong. Some of you may not understand. Some of you may get who I am. They may not all be the best, but to me, I am blessed. Oh, my best
beautiful song.
Thank you.
Beautiful song. I want to remind people that there's a tip jar there, proceeds of which will go to these two wonderful artists,
Cheers.
Rachel and
I
Guy.
like the compliment.
Yeah.
This is nice. I haven't been complimented over and over a year.
Oh, well, you know something. It's been tough because we were playing out 2-3 times a week, and then slam, came March last year, and wow, it's just stopped playing.
It made me realize kind of how selfish musicians are, because we've been taken away from being in front of people, and now we're like, where are people? We need people in front of us.
I know.
You know? Self-obsessed.
But, all right, so this next song, let's push all the right buttons for a change, is called Mama Said, and I'll let it explain itself. Mama, what do I do? How'd I make her mine? I'm so sad, I'm so blue. I think about her all the time. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, she says I'm never gonna be with you. Go away. Mama looked me in the eye and said, don't be a fool. Girl's way too hot, way too full for the likes of you. Mama went on to say, just look the way you dress. Shirt's all wrinkled, pants are short, your hair is such a mess. That beard that you've been sporting, you think looks so cool. Well, it's starlit and way too long, a bath could help some too. Mama looked me in the eye and said, don't be a fool. If you wanna bed that girl, keep on telling you. Words my mama said keep rolling in my head. I don't wanna work that hard to get you in my bed. All the advice my mama gave me, heartfelt and true. Don't wanna cut my hair, shave my face just to please you. Mama looked me in the eye and said, well, do what you wanna do. Just don't come to me when you're all alone and blue.
I like the finger picks.
Nice picking, yes.
I tried finger picks once, and I didn't try them again.
Well, the danger, if you use finger picks, you've got to remember to take them off when you go to the restroom. That's just some advice, Guy. If you go back there and want to, just a little advice. That's all. So
I'm gonna stick to a felt pick.
there you go. All right, Guy. What you got
Rachel.
there?
So the next song I'm going to do is a song called The Second Score. This song is, as I said before, songs develop with me, and when I sit down to write a song, it just has to come out. So when I say there is no meaning, there's obviously something behind it. And this one, it just... I spoke to my guitarist Tyler, and we were having a chat, and I said, we need a song with a descending kind of chord progression. And he said, okay. And I said, well, give me a key. And he said C. So that's what I kind of started to do, and I completely, well, just wrote this song. So this one's called The Second Score. First time I came from your place was on my own but not alone. It took me a while to find the courage to find my way to your door. Now that it seems that I live my life like I never have done before, find myself sitting here, here I'm on the second score. So hold on to what you got. Don't let me be the trail of thought. Need to know where I stand. You're the one who reached out with your hand. 'Cause now that it seems that I live my life like I never have lived before, to find myself sitting here, here I'm on the second score. I wanted you to be known. All of this was for show, 'cause yesterday was better than before, but today's the second score. I wanted it known it was all for show. I wanted it known it was all for show, but yeah, it's better than before. 'Cause yes, we have the second score. 'Cause now that it seems that I live my life like I never have lived before, to find myself sitting here, here I'm on the second score.
Right.
Nice fade.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good
I
to-
practiced.
Good thing you didn't step on one of the cats as you backed up there.
That would have just added.
It would.
That
It would
would
have been a nice
it
screen.
made it fun.
Yeah.
It's a little spontaneity.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all.
Absolutely.
Life
Organic.
is always better when there's like some critters around. That's what I say.
Oh, no shit. That's true.
It's always
I
better.
swear. Oh, sorry.
Damn it! Don't do that again, Rick.
I won't.
Don't do it again. I was watching the feed here, and it was like our dear friend Anita and Ryan. They were like having dinner and listening, tuning in. So I wasn't planning on doing this song, and I sure as hell hope I remember it. But Anita, this is for you. This is one called "Wind in My Hair." I got the keys and a full tank of gas. Where I'm headed, no, there's no plan. I need the sun beating down to turn around this frown. I need to clear my head. I just follow the lines where I end. I don't mind. I need the wind in my hair, counting the minutes till I can go. My friends ask, aren't you afraid to be alone? But I need to see where this ends. Maybe my poor heart will mend. Yeah, it's time, it's time, it's time. It's time for me to go and feel the wind in my hair. I will know when I get there. I just follow the lines where I end. I don't mind. I need the wind in my hair. Ooh, I'm at a point in my life where I don't care. I just know where I'm going. Oh, he won't be there. No, he won't. I need the wind in my hair. I will know when I get there. I just follow the lines where I end. I don't mind. I need the wind in my hair.
Woo! Nice, nice, very good.
You can hear
Great
the
play.
COVID creep in my throat, man.
Ah, it sounds.
I'm still getting over that.
It works. It works. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
know.
had it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last
Oh.
month.
Yeah.
So
Both
this is my
Mark and her
first-
band
both.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the
Yeah.
first singing I've actually done. I think.
Well, it's
So-
working. It's working.
Oh,
worry.
and Rick, yes, of course. Well, I was trying to read and talk at the same time.
Yeah,
so I didn't mean to
exactly.
call you. I gotta work on my socializing.
So this is going to be our last time around. I'm going to start it, and then we'll go to Guy, and then Rachel take us out. But before I do that, a couple announcements. Again, thank you, Mike Miller from Wilbert's, for sponsoring. That's great. Next Songwriter Block will happen on March 5th, and we're going to have Deborah. You know, with my last name, you'd think I could pronounce anybody's last name, right? Well, I have I have two names here. Okay, so Deborah Worowitz, she's going to join us, and then my new hero, and he's listening. So I just want to let him know he's my new hero. His name is Rich. I hope I don't butcher this too bad. DeFidi, and he's my hero because, well, when I've spent a lot of time in the Caribbean. And I remember my second wife, I would say, you know, I really just want to go down there and buy a bar, play at the bar, have fun. And, you know, we're no longer together, and that was one of the reasons. She said, well, you're lazy, you just want to go buy a bar down in the Caribbean. So I got remarried to a wonderful woman by the name of Colleen. We already celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary, so it seems to be working out pretty good. At least I think it is. You'll have to ask her. She may have a different opinion. I don't know. But she mentioned a couple years ago, didn't you say you wanted to buy a bar down in the Caribbean? I said, well, she said, well, wait, no, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm waiting for that to happen. When are we going to do that and go down there and live? Well, Rich lives down in St. Croix and has for I think 30 years or something like that. And he's going to be joining us next time. That'll be great. I know Rachel's got a gig coming up the last weekend of this month. You want to just share that a little bit?
Oh, sure. Well, we're doing a live stream, which is kind of like the theme lately, but I'll get to hang out with my sisters in song. And you think I'm ornery, then you should see those guys, well, especially when we're all together. We have Christine Jackson and Becky Boyd and Emma Shook on violin. She plays with the Cleveland Orchestra, and we corrupt her a little bit. But it's always a wonderful time. We'll be streaming from the GAR Hall, so we're excited to see each other again. I don't think we've played for probably almost a year together, so it's been a long time. It'll be wonderful to see them.
I'm definitely going to be tuning in on that one. What is the date?
The 27th, I believe.
Great, I think that's right. Guy, do you have something coming up?
Yeah, I've got a gig at a place called Gandalf's Pub tomorrow, but the big one for us is March 20th. We're at the Rialto Theatre. Doing a similar thing,
Nice.
we're streaming as well, but we've got some tickets available for 40 people, limited seating. Everything's going to be completely safe and everything, but we are streaming it online. More details to be announced on Guy Snowdon and the Citizens website. We also have merch and songs available, which do have appropriate sound conditions from the start. So iTunes, Spotify, everything like that. But yeah, March 20th, we do have another stream gig, full band. And the guys in the rest of the band really, bring these songs to light. If you like these songs, then literally they take it to another level. Billy and Tyler and Zach are just incredible musicians, and I'm proud to have them on my side. So yeah.
Okay,
But
so
thank you, Rick, for having us anyway.
No. Well, I'm
an honor
glad
to be
you both did
invited,
it.
So thank you.
Thank you both to both of you. I've got one more thing I'm going to pitch, and that's this Sunday. Kate Kuzer's going to join me for what we're calling Virtual Busker.
I love Kate.
And Kate's wonderful, isn't she? Mm-hmm. She really is. But Kate and I are going to have fun with this one. The difference between this and the Busker
Well,
stream.
this isn't fun, Rick. This isn't fun.
This is lots of fun, but
I'm
there's a
going to
difference.
see ya.
This one is all this one is all original, and that one you can play anything you want. You can do covers, you can do whatever you want. And Kate and I are going to do nothing. Well, we may throw in a couple of our own, but this is going to be a tribute to Guy Clark. You talk about songwriters. Guy Clark was a songwriter's songwriter, and we both just passionately love Guy Clark's music. So we're going to have a tribute to Guy Clark on Sunday at 2:00 at the Virtual Busker, and hope you guys can join us there. Well, with that, I'm going to play a song. You did one about an old house. I'm going to do one about an old house that was just down the street here. I walked by one day, and it was being torn down. So. Was an old house right down the street. Most never noticed it was there. Sat back a bit, hid by the trees in a sorry state of sad repair. One day I walked on by while out on a stroll, saw the walls were being torn down. Lost all her wonders, her windows and gutters, and then I heard the strangest sound. The house softly cried, "Why me, Lord, why me? What did I do to deserve this? I kept my families warm and safe from the cold for near 100 long years. I stood up to the wind when the storms ripped through here, sheltering all that live within. I made them a home from my wood and my stone, a haven I've always been. Oh, the old house recalled those kids through the years, grew up so small smart and tall. There were 12 loud boys, 9 pretty girls that played and laughed in her hall. She wandered through the years, made plans for the years when they'd move out and live on their own. Let them come and go, no matter where they roam. She knew they'd always be there. Softly cried, why me, Lord, why me? What did I do to deserve this? Kept my families warm and thanked for the cold. Lord, how to come to this? The house softly cried, why me, Lord, why me? Thought I'd always be around, protecting those I could. Now I'm just rubble on the ground. That old house made the strangest sound.
Nice.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Nice picking, too.
Yeah.
Give that finger pick, working overdrive on that.
Thank you. All right, Guy.
Yeah, this one's a song called Lights. This one kind of started getting me into songwriting. I was in a band with a group of guys, and I broke away from the band, and I started to just kind of venture out on my own. And this one was a song where I just thought, yeah, okay, I can do something. So this one's called Lights. When that thought came in the morning, the bright light shone the way. In the morning dew the air stood still, and I saw the time of day stand by. Time passes by too soon, and the rest is to be said and done, to be said and done. 'Cause I see the light shining through, there's nothing I can do. When you're always on the outside, you can't help to look in. Standing on your own 2 feet, all you can do is think, all you can do is think. 'Cause I see the light shining through, there's nothing I can do. In the evening, misremember, each day goes by too soon. One step at a time to remind me I see the light shining through, there's nothing I can do. I see the light shining through, there's nothing I can do. 'Cause I see the light shining through, there's nothing I can do. 'Cause I see the light shining through, and there's something I can do.
Nice, pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guy, you have such a wonderful vocal range.
Thank you very much.
You really
Such a
do.
nice song too.
Beautiful.
Took a lot of years of doing nothing to get it.
So if you're watching us on Facebook, please like our Facebook page, Songwriter Block, so you get future notices of what we're doing. And if you're watching us on YouTube, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe so we can build up to 100 subscribers, and then pick a name that's not, XYZ question mark.
Do you know
whatever.
somebody with the name XYZ? Question mark?
Well, apparently ours is on YouTube. So you have to have 100 subscribers to get a cool name. So I like to build that up. So if you're not doing anything, subscribe.
You better make it cool.
Subscribe.
All right, Rachel, you're going to take us out here.
Oh, I know, and I just don't have a plan. Other than that's my plan, is I don't have a plan. I thought, well, I'll just roll with it and see what I feel like.
Make
you
something
know?
up.
I might.
There
I
you
might.
go. Yeah.
But it's been done before. I think.
Yeah.
The one thing I am is spontaneous. I'll say that. But my friend Barb was watching, and I thought, she and we're both kindred spirits when it comes to our fondness for really sad drinking songs. And it's like I love George Jones. Like I always thought that I would be like George Jones' future ex-wife or whatever, and then he ended up dying, and that's just a whole other story. But that's supposed to be funny, Rick. That's funny.
No, I was laughing. I was just muted.
Anyway, so this is our friend Charlie Wiener did a live stream, I think this week, where he just did drinking songs for his whole set, and I thought that's brilliant. I love that idea. And I have a few of them because I just love that old school country, honky tonks, slow and drudgy, like heartbreak, just, type of song. So here's my version of that type of tune, and it's not really one you should probably do for the last song, but you didn't lay down any ground rules, so I'm just going to roll with it, Rick. That's how that is. That's a joke, too. But this one's called Once Again. I roll over to see an almost empty bottle, reflecting my lines like broken glass. My swollen eyes tell a story that I'm too numb to hear, but I know it's one much like the last. In my drunken haze, I long to feel your touch. It was only yesterday, but that's too long. Wish I could turn back the time to see you once more. But your teary eyes would show me where I went wrong. Tell me why it is that I can't do this right. My will ends before it begins. I don't have the chance to undo what's been done. Looks like I've done it yet once again. I thought you would be my last time, but it seems once again that I failed the test. I know my faults, and I do accept the blame. Trust me when I say, with you I had the best. So I'll close my eyes and imagine you here. Soon I'll be feeling no pain. I lay here and think as I swallow this last drink, and accept I've done it yet once again. Lord knows I've done it yet once again.
Wow. That was really beautiful.
That was great.
Oh,
Really,
thank you.
really beautiful.
It's just like so sad and
It
pitiful.
is.
Just like,
I know, but I love those songs. I love
I know,
those
me too.
songs. I mean, those
It's
are the
like how-
ones, you know?
how
See,
can
I-
they just bring you so much joy? It's like
Yeah.
I'm discovering
George-
all this new music. Coming over from England, it's like there's so many incredible things like this. And in the last few years of living where I was, I think now, correct me. So George Jones was married to Tammy Wynette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
That was one of them.
Very good.
So George.
I was supposed to have been number 3, but that just didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
Georgette Jones, their daughter, married my
Yeah.
friend's brother.
Oh, wow.
And I just remember going to this local venue, which was an absolute dive. And, like, we just all sat there as English people do, and just, like, blown away, because obviously they got the pedal steels and everything. And my friend's brother was a pedal steel player. And I just remember going, this is awesome. So coming over here, I'm hearing this more often. And I'm like, yeah, okay, there is another world. And
Yeah.
I'd love to see an American go to England and go, yeah, there's another world.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we had this one
Definitely.
band, it's been a while ago, but we had this band called the Beatles over here. That was really pretty cool.
No,
You'd
idea.
like them.
I don't like the name.
Exactly. Well, look, thank you very much for playing tonight, both of you. It was wonderful that you agreed to
My
do
pleasure.
this.
So
Thank
nice
you so
to see
much.
and hear you, Guy, and you too.
And
Rick.
yourself.
Thank
Nice to meet you.
And
And
thank
Rick,
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, and we really do appreciate that. Tune in. You know the dates now for Rachel and for Guy. Sunday for Kate and myself doing Guy Clark. And with that, I hope everybody stays safe. And we'll see you live someday, maybe in a few months. I think that'll happen. I have faith. So until then, take care.
Bye-bye.